This is the Politics of AI Filmmaking Special Report.
De-age a performer. Adapt a performance for another language, or appear in commercials and video games. A performer might record a few hours of material, while the digital version produces thousands of approved variations. And that is where the vault stops being merely a protective archive. It becomes a business platform. The agency is no longer negotiating only for the actor's time. It is negotiating access to a reusable identity. The face becomes a licensable asset. The voice becomes a licensed asset. The movement becomes a licensed asset. That could create new income, but it also changes what it means to employ an actor. The same infrastructure that protects the performer also makes the performer easier to reproduce. Once a detailed digital identity exists, the question becomes, who has permission to use it? Can the performer approve every use? Can the voice say words the performer never recorded? Can the data train another model? Can permission be withdrawn? What happens if the files are sold, stolen, or used after the performer dies? The technology may create the replica, but the contract will determine whether it becomes a tool, a partner, or a replacement. And Hollywood is not made entirely of stars. It is also made of day players, background performers, voice actors, stunt performers, and people building careers one job at a time. If studios can license a major actor's likeness or reuse an approved synthetic character, will fewer opportunities remain for everyone else? The vault may protect the performers inside it, but what about those never invited into the building? None of this means human acting is about to disappear. A scan is not a performance. Great performances emerge from relationships. A director gives an adjustment. Another actor changes the rhythm. Something unexpected happens. The performer reacts. That exchange is not contained in a scan. The future may be a human performance at the center, surrounded by digital extensions of it. The larger disruption may be the separation of an actor's identity from their physical presence. The star remains valuable. The face remains recognizable, but the person no longer has to be present every time the identity appears. That creates a new kind of performer. Not an AI actor, not a traditional human actor, but a licensed digital performer, built from a real person and controlled through contracts. CAA presents the vault as a defense against deepfakes, stolen voices, and unauthorized replicas. And it may genuinely provide that protection, but it also reveals how quickly protection can become production. The scan that prevents someone from stealing an actor's face can also allow that face to appear in a film. Someday, the most consequential performance an actor gives may happen inside a scanning chamber, where their face, body, voice, and pieces of their personality are preserved for a future in which they may never need to appear in person again. What do you think? Does an authorized digital replica give actors greater protection and control? Or does it make the eventual replacement of human performance easier? Let me know in the comments. If this special report got you thinking, subscribe, because this conversation is just getting started. You can also continue the conversation at politicsofai.substack.com. I'm Marc Kimball, and this is the Politics of AI Filmmaking.